It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
So welcome to a really special edition of, I guess this is wine time because we're not really drinking yet.
Not yet. Later it'll be wine time.
Yeah, it's a little bit early for us to be drinking, but later. These are my two main peeps. This is Melissa Johnson. She does all of our procurement and project management and CAD drawings, and like she's just like amazing and wonderful in every way. And then Grace, and you probably know her maybe a little bit because she's been in some things, and Grace is technically social media marketing, helps with clients, but she really also, both of them basically do all the things. So anyway, so we have a lot in common, and we really love working together, and we have a lot of laughs. But the one thing that we really love is cooking, and so we and then eating,
Yes.
and then drinking, and a little bit.
Sustenance.
Yes.
We have to.
Absolutely. So we thought it would be fun for us to make some. So we thought it'd be really fun to get together and cook some of our favorite Thanksgiving dishes that are sort of part of our own family Thanksgiving sort of tradition. And because everybody has different families, everybody has different family traditional dishes. These dishes are not necessarily what would eaten all together would not make a terrific.
It would be a hefty meal.
It would be a hefty meal.
Yeah.
It would be
Very carb heavy.
but they're all really delicious, and so we're kind of excited to share them with you. And so we're gonna talk to Melissa about her dish that she's making and tell us like about the dish, why you started making it, and yeah.
It was previous coworkers' family dish, and it had me at Green Chili's because my aunt and uncle lived in Lubbock forever, and then they retired in New Mexico, but she always had frozen green chilies for everything, especially at Thanksgiving. Her dressing is a cornbread dressing with green chilies. So this was a recipe that spoke to me, and we've been cooking it for years thanks to the coworkers' family. So it's hominy. It's a hominy casserole. It has hominy and green chilies, cheddar cheese, sour cream, and onion. It's very easy. My husband's made it before. He has won a side dish cook-off with it. So to say it's foolproof, it's in the pudding. It's right there. Yeah. So
Grace Evans. Grace just got married.
I did just get married.
Yeah, and so I think I deserve maybe a tiny bit of credit for the dish that you're making today, only because we were talking about her celebrating her first Thanksgiving with her new family, her husband's family, and I asked her what dish was really traditional at her Thanksgiving, and I really was like, I think you should make that. Like I think you should make it. I don't think she's gonna make it this time, right?
I may bring them some leftovers because it keeps for a while.
Okay, and also it makes
a lot.
Yeah. But okay, so I'm not gonna spoil the surprise. I want Grace to tell you about this dish that is maybe not the most traditional Thanksgiving dish, but it sounds delicious.
it smells really good too.
Yeah, it does.
It's our family's bolognese sauce, and so I am a quarter Italian. I don't look Italian at all, but I can't remember a Thanksgiving or even a Christmas where we haven't served our bolognese over ravioli. And it's a recipe, it goes back for me to my great grandma, but I think her mother actually taught her the recipe. And so it's at least 100 years old, and it's very sentimental. It is filled with 5 pounds of meat.
No! Sorry.
Anyways, I have never made the sauce before. I went to bed and I was talking to myself about all the details of it and the intricacies of it. You have to let the meat brown for 45 minutes to an hour before you even add tomato-based products to it. But it is a recipe of actually few ingredients. And once you try it, it's something that you'll want to keep in your family forever. You can put it in the freezer, you can reuse it. It is so good, so I'm excited to share it.
My recipe is for stuffing, but it was my mom's stuffing that she made, and she actually, interestingly, got this stuffing recipe from an Italian neighbor of hers. Yeah. But there's nothing even vaguely Italian about it, but well, there wasn't at any rate. So my mom was really didn't, she liked to eat, like plainer food. This stuffing recipe that she made was always, like everybody's favorite thing at Thanksgiving. And so I made it a couple of times the way that she made it. And then I decided to jazz it up a little bit. And so I jazzed it up. I added some Italian sausage to it, and some celery and onion, etc. But the biggest innovation that I made to this recipe was when I read somewhere that a way of getting a really crispy, because I don't really stuff the turkey with it, right? It really truly is a dressing now. We used to stuff the turkey with it, but no. So anyways, it truly is a dressing now. And I read somewhere that you could put the dressing into muffin cups, and that it would make it like super crispy on all sides, and that it would still be a little bit soft in the middle. And so, so my family now calls this very elegantly stuffing muffins, and so that's what we make. I think we've changed and refined our Thanksgiving menu over the years many times, but stuffing muffins are now always on it, and my boys have learned how to make them. And anyway, so we're gonna cook, and then we are gonna come back and we're gonna eat. And yeah, we'll let you know how it goes.